Our legacy project is called Banding Together by Meg Ennis, Martha Gankars, Bridget Grenier, Nicole Sullivan, and Elizabeth Ward. Music programs are often not the first priority or taken seriously enough in schools. Middle schoolers lose hope in their music careers or quit their instruments. There's not enough motivation or hype in younger music programs. Our legacy project focuses on fixing this problem. This is a problem because kids have no role model musicians to look up to push themselves to be better players. The kids are not interested in the classical music provided and have less motivation to practice their instrument. The kids could possibly even quit their instrument. It is important that kids have a creative outlet that allows them to express themselves, and the music can just do that. When students lose interest in music and quit, they lose this outlet, and our goal is to prevent that from happening. What we're doing about it. We plan to address this problem by pairing a middle schooler with an older mentor on their respective instrument. The mentor will either come from a college marching band, like the UCMB here at UConn, or be a music major. The mentors will meet with their younger musician buddy and practice relevant techniques and scales based on the student's ability level. This will show the younger students how they could one day become more mature, talented musicians if they keep working and practicing.
Mentors will then meet and arrange a special piece for the middle schoolers to play. The piece will be comprised of popular modern music and themes that interest the kids. The kids will practice the music once the piece is made and work on it with their older buddies. This experience will form a solid bond between the younger and older musicians. For the opening event, students from the middle school will attend a symphonic band rehearsal at UConn and experience what it's like to continue with music after high school. This will also give a chance for the students to meet their college buddy and get to know them a little more. Once the students are familiar with their college buddies, they will all agree on a song that they would like the college students to write an arrangement of. This could be anything the students want. The idea is that the students can pick a song that they all like, which will keep them interested in this activity. Over the course of a month, after the arrangement is written, the students will come to UConn for a total of 4 rehearsals of this piece. The students will play alongside their college buddies in a rehearsal space at UConn, which will give the students a role model to look up to during each rehearsal and a musical example to follow. In order for each middle school student to track their own individual progress, they will write a weekly journal entry reflecting on what progress they have seen in their own work and what obstacles still need to be faced. These journal entries will help track week-to-week improvements as well as overall improvement of their college buddies. It will help them realize what methods of teaching and learning work best for them. They will also be able to set goals for themselves.
Along with the student journals, the Big Buddy mentors will also be keeping a similar weekly journal. While this will not be graded, it will provide a tool for the Big Buddies to help track the development of their little buddies. Writing this journal will help advance and prepare the teaching methods of the Big Buddy and figure out what has and has not worked for them. In doing this journal, the Big Buddy will be able to provide the best possible experience for their student, which will contribute to our overall goal of encouraging students to stay active in music programs. After a few weeks, the students will all get together and perform the piece with their older buddies in one collective band concert. The concert will also offer the opportunity for students to play a duet or solo to showcase their talent. This will allow the students to showcase their hard work and how much they've accomplished over the course of the program. Admission to the concert will be $2 per person, and the money raised at the concert will be used to donate to schools that can't afford new instruments, music, or anything else that they would need for their music program. Schools have a hard time with funding the music department, and any amount of money will be extremely helpful in helping better their music program and hopefully increase student interest in music.
Our lasting contribution is that we will continue this event with different kids every year to continue to encourage and motivate students to better themselves as musicians. If this project continues to be successful, then the process could be replicated in schools throughout the world. The middle school kids will end the project by sending a thank you card to their big buddy, thanking them for all their help and support during the weeks. The final concert will be recorded and distributed to all the middle schoolers to be able to reflect on the experience, making the impact of the concert be remembered forever. Several materials will be needed for this project. First, we will need space availability in the UConn Music Building for rehearsals. Next, we will need posters to promote music student involvement and to encourage the public to attend the concert. We will also need transportation for the middle schoolers to get to UConn easily with their instruments. The last two items needed for the project are a camera or video recorder to record the concert performance and capture moments for the students to cherish forever. Lastly, we will need journals and thank you cards for the middle schoolers to write about their experience and make them reflect. The kids will be able to form lasting friendships with their big buddy and continue to use them as a valuable resource as they grow older. This program will continue to run every year and will hopefully encourage all future students to stay in music programs.